Well, good evening, folks. Dave Jorgensen here, once again trying to talk with these miserable teeth. If I wore them more often, maybe it would help. But anyway, I'd like to I don't know the exact title I'm going to put on it yet, but I would just like to say we've all been programmed. Just like today, and for the last 20 years or so, or 30 even, more like probably 20, 25. I think today's children are born with tech chips. Because these little kids, 3 and 4 years old, can do more than I can do on the computer. It's crazy. But anyway, I don't know how long it's been, but I've been getting emails and emails and emails over the last few years. And, make money online, and I'm just like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. I just ignore them. And because, everybody's got their story, and I've been programmed, that's just a bunch of nonsense, There's just people making money, but you won't make any money. So they want you to make money so they can make money. And that's just kind of the mindset I had, and it would take way more time than I had. And, I was not interested in trying to learn how to do something on the computer. Because of, tech issues for one, and I just couldn't imagine sitting around. I used to be more active than I am now, and I've got to change that or I'm not going to be around a long time. But I avoided it. But in 2017, and I've talked about this, I was gullible and got scammed. These pictures of these private jets and these big executives getting off from them, and they've developed this speedy thing that can detect what the trades are going to do, and you can, if you join their thing, what you have to do is sign up under I forget what they call them now. It's been a year or so since I've looked into it, but anyway, you have to have a company or something that you sign up with that runs it, and you'll probably make $3,000 before the day's over. Anybody else out there get scammed with that? My wife laughed at me. She wasn't very happy about the money. You put in $200 or $300, and supposedly that'll come right back to you. But I tried that 3 or 4 times, and every time within 12 hours. Once in a while, I made 24 hours going on autopilot like that's supposed to be. No money. And then there was one here, what I was working on there at the last. I did find one where I made some money, but I had to have the guy working it for me, and it was slower that way. But I did make some pretty good money. But I lost it all because I tried to do it on my own. And I don't know if I'd ever got the money back anyway. The last time I tried to put more money in there, they wouldn't even answer me. They'd put me on hold, and then I'd get cut off. And, I tried all kinds of emails because I figured, there was money there. Yeah, I just had to be patient and let them do it. Anyway, I was working on that, and then there was another one. They would send you all about these people, and also a very popular place. And these people are doing it. They live over here in Wisconsin, and this guy lives in Colorado, and he made $7,000 last week. Anybody ever see that? I can't remember the name of them. I could go look it up, but that's history for me. Anyway, and I tried and tried to contact them and say, because they said you could get set up with our technicians, and they never answered me. So I couldn't get the system set up. And I tried it several times, and I got in with different vendors, or they're not called vendors. They're anyway different sponsors that run the show, and they have their tools. But I could not get it set up right. You're going through 2 or 3 parties, and I was reading everything I could to try to figure out, because I wanted to make money. That sounded easy, I just sit back and watch. And finally, I got put, as I'm reading on these places, trying to figure out what's a scam and what's not, I came across internet marketing. I forget, I joined one, and, I never even did try to get my money back from that one. I just decided it wasn't something that I could do. They had coaches that would call me and talk to me live, And then I joined another one, and I don't know, they're still emailing me and stuff, but it was called AOL. And I've actually invested $2,200 in that one. But then there was another thing that I was trying to, and in between the two of them, I just got totally confused, and I just had to give up. My brain was just fried. And so they gave me my $2,200 back. And shortly after that, I got an email, and it was from a woman sharing all us about it, and so I clicked on it, I thought, well, this sounds possible. And she said, well, I have to send you over here to my friend Misha. And so I figured, well, anyway, I joined. And I've said before, the minute they asked me for money, but it's such a personal place. I mean, they're right there for you right immediately. I mean, and they did ask for more money, but by that time I realized what the system was about. And I realized almost instantly that I had not gotten into a scam. And I have never been sorry. From day one, I joined their daily freedom call for freedom, where we get to know each other, we get to see each other on Zoom. You can have a gallery view or speaker view. And you get to know each other personally. Of course, then I went over to Maui for training, and I've been to 2 live events, and just fantastic experiences. Everybody's your personal friend, from Misha, the founder, on down. They are just the most down-to-earth people. Misha's only 28 years old, but he's got his head on. He was $10,000 in debt trying to figure out how to get an online business. And within no time, here 4 years later, what is he? He's making over $1 million a month with everything. He's got a lot of overhead too, but he's doing it, and he's making it as easy as he can for us to make it. He wants us to make it. But he said they found out that the cheaper you give it to people, the less they do with it. If people spend a little more money, they're more apt to go through with it. However, a lot of people spend quite a bit of money and then quit. And that is a crying shame, because this system works 100% if you work it. And this isn't really, I got into internet marketing. I've been here a year now, I haven't made any profit yet, but I'm watching other people that came in way after me making profit. And I had some profit, but I spent more than that, right off the bat, and then I stalled. I'm just about ready now, and I've told you that already in other videos. But what more can it just works. It's the most fantastic thing, and yet we are programmed. I was programmed that it isn't possible. But this system is put together, and it works. And that other system that I may have been in may have been good too. They were inviting me to Reno or Las Vegas here just recently to help me get started with my business. But I've already found the sand, and it is probably the best you can find, what I'm told. And I just love to see you click and join me in this. It's mind-boggling, the possibilities here. The sky's the limit. And if you do the work and follow what they say, you can't lose. Some are slower because of finances, but I believe I found my financing, and so I'll be sharing that in the future. But here I have rattled on a long time already, and it's 11 minutes and 40 seconds already. I'm sorry to waste all your time like this, but really, if it'll change your life, it's not a waste of time. I haven't found it a waste of time, and I'm not one bit sorry that I am here. Guaranteed. Good night, folks. Please click the link below and join me. Thank you.